able to accommodate the thousands and thousands of new Muslims who are entering into the fold of Islam. So Islamic Circle of North America and the Gain Peace Project, we have initiated this in the last 2-3 years. Of all the new Muslims in the surrounding states, we bring them together and we have a regional conference catering specifically to their needs. There is one coming up, this is from last year inshallah, there is one coming up on the 9th of August. More details inshallah we could provide. Then we have a newsletter which we take out. It is called Gain Peace, the Dawah newsletter of Islamic Circle of North America. And these are some of the brochures. Have some of you seen the brochures that we take out? Right? So we could always use the brochures, inshallah. Then we also plan to have CDs and DVDs, media. Not that many people read books right nowadays. Not many people read brochures. So we want to take out DVDs and CDs so people can just put in the car and as they drive, they can listen to those inshallah. And we have Dawah training courses and classes. These are some of the classes. We have a list of about 25 different topics. Topics that range from the importance and necessity of Dawah presentation of this nature. Then, how to open up to a new non-Muslim and initiate a Dawah conversation. Many of us are very hesitant in doing that. So we give our audience tips and techniques and how to go about doing that. Then we have topics in which when we have to prove the evidence of Islam and how to give dawah to Christians and how to mentor new Muslims and how to answer difficult questions. Okay? So these are some of the things that we go with. All right, so I'm going to stop here. The next slides are how to turn our masajids into dawah centers. All right, which I could inshallah hold on because of lack of time. I want to take some questions from all of you inshallah. I would like to stop. Let me go to that one slide inshallah. And I would like to stop up there and conclude. Then we could take some question and answers inshallah. All right, so that is the summary of some of the projects that we have. And because of the nature of the projects, we need a lot of people to volunteer. Islamic Circle of North America, we have, alhamdulillah, a lot of individuals. But by the nature of the projects, we need a lot more people to volunteer. Non-Muslims, guess how much they spend for their missionary activities? Anyone would like to take a guess? $50 million? Yes? $7.8 billion. $7.8 billion they spend using their resources, their time and their money, all of those, to propagate their shirk-based faith and to have the negative propaganda against Islam. So for us to volunteer and to contribute financially and all of those, it's not a big deal for us. So we have two choices, my dear brothers and sisters. We have two choices. When we do dawah, we are fulfilling the obligation, all of us, and we are, inshallah, on the day of judgment, we could be standing up there in a comfortable position and making our case in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we don't do dawah, then this is the consequences up here. The non-Muslims, they may be surrounding us on the day of judgment. And they may be asking us that you knew about Islam, but you did not convey Islam to me. And guess what? At that time, Allah may judge us not in the most favorable of the ways. So let's hope and pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gives us assistance, He gives us motivation so we could gain knowledge about Islam. We gain knowledge about how to properly do da'wah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And with the right intentions, so we could reach the most number of people and we could work in a collective way so we could have the far-reaching and most effect, inshallah. Alright, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Okay, jazakallahu khairan everyone for listening patiently. And now if you have questions for the few minutes, inshallah, I am here to take the questions. Yes, brother.
You mentioned WBBM radio. I almost listen like 2 to 3 times a week, AJC, American Jewish Council. There are some very negative ads in there. And they praise the religion, Judaism, and then they indirectly are remarking Muslims as to how unorganized we are and the issues that we're facing. Can we do something similar, and then how much would it cost? Where can we get that type of funding for that? Can we tap into some rich Muslim nations to, like Saudi and some other Muslim governments who have become puppets of capitalistic countries? How can we get into that?
All right, it's a very good question from the brother.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I'm repeating the question. It's a very good question from the brother that the Jews, they are using WBBM and they are propagating their own agenda along with having their message against Islam and Muslims. So how can we Muslims can propagate our message, join forces, and where can we get the resources from? To run a ad for 1 week, about 35 slots of 1 minute each, it costs anywhere from 8,000 to 12,000. No, not per minute. To run randomly on